Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my monthly update for the Panners Pan. This is a project where I like to torture myself every month and it just gets worse. No, I'm kidding. This project was created by Elizabeth. She is at Cookie Pans over on Instagram, and the whole point of this project was designed to honor other project panners by choosing products that represent them. We were given the challenge of working on 10 products at a time and making this project rolling. I couldn't leave it at that. I had to make it a progressive. So every month, whether I meet my goal on an item or not, I roll in another product for another project panner. And we are up to 19. And I tried, guys. I tried, but I did not finish anything or meet any goals for this month. So we're gonna be going up to 20. What's another product at this point? It's really not a big deal. I mean, it's kind of a big deal, but I'm telling myself it's really not a big deal. I try to pick 3 focus products to work on every month because with 20 products in this project, I cannot give them all 100% of my attention. So I try to pick 3 to zero in on, and I did good with 1. The focus product that I feel like I did really zero in on is the shade Buns from my Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette. I was hoping to hit pan on it. It did not happen, but I basically used the shade every time I did my makeup this entire month. I didn't do my makeup every day. I've mentioned that before, but pretty much every day that I did do my makeup, I used this shade right here. There is a dip, but there is no pan. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see the dip pretty well right there. No pan. I was really hoping to have pan for you guys today, but it was not meant to be. Oh, and by the way, that Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette is in this project for both Rachel Stephanie and Kyra from Journey in Beauty. The other 2 focus products were both sharpenable pencils, and I wanted to make enough progress that I could make a new line on my papers. Ironically, I was able to sharpen both of them in the past month, but I'm not able to make a new line on my paper. I don't know how that's possible, but if anybody can do that, it's me. I mean, I will not make progress. The first product is this NARS Rakugian lip pencil for Rebecca from Panning and Stuff. And like I said, I sharpened it, but it's at the same place. I don't know what kind of voodoo that is. I am getting a little bit of a slant, but it doesn't matter. I should have been able to make a new line. The other is a eyeliner pencil for Alexi. And again, I was able to sharpen it, but I wasn't able to make a new line on my paper. I did try to use this as a lower lash line shade a few times with the blue eyeshadow from my Pan That palette on top of it. It kind of works. I'll probably be doing that a few more times over this next month as I'm doing a full month of my Baby Pan That palette. So adding some color to the lower lash line might spice things up when I get a little bored with just gold every day. But yeah, I can't believe I was able to sharpen both of these pencils but not make a new line. I can't explain it. All right, let's take it from the top. For Elizabeth, who is Cookie Pans, I have my ColourPop BFF liner. I use this once or twice. Really close to needing to sharpen it again, maybe after one more use. And then hopefully I'll have a new line for next month, but not this month. For Chic Geek, I have my ColourPop lip gloss in Curvy. I used this once or twice over the past month. That's it, no real progress to speak of. For Alex, she's Alejandra Lisette. I have my Looksy Beauty eyeshadow in the shade Halo. My goal is to hit pan on it. I did use this once or twice. Starting to sound like a broken record, but no pan. I don't know if it was this past month, I did a look with halo on the inner half of my lid and my blue eyeshadow on the outer half, and you guys seem to really like that look. That might have been in the past month. I should do that more often. For Rebecca Morgan and Jocelyn Claire, I have my Maybelline Color Tattoo in Fool's Gold. I'm hoping to get a lot of use out of this over the next month as well. I want to use this as a base with the Smashbox Duo that I'll be wearing every day for the next month. So hopefully I can get some good use in on this. I did use it a few times with the green shade that's in Project 10 Uses. So I don't know what it's gonna take to like show any usage on this packaging. Like it looks solid. It doesn't look like it's going anywhere. For Mariella, I have my Julie G nail polish. I did not use this at all in the past month other than to mark progress on a few bottles. I have not done a manicure or a pedicure with this polish. Hopefully I'll get back to it soon. I'm trying. I'm making a concerted effort to paint my nails. I did paint my nails today. I'm kind of in love with how they turned out. I have on a duochrome nail polish with a duochrome flaky topper on top of it. And every angle I look at is something interesting and fun and cool. And yeah, I'm kind of in love with it. So I did paint my nails today. For Elizabeth with an S, I have my Just Peachy Matte shade in Peach Punch. I don't remember using this at all in the past month, which is a shame because it is July. I should be rocking the shade nonstop, but I don't remember reaching for it at all. I might be able to include that in with my Smashbox Duo. I should try that. I should try this with my Smashbox Duo. I will do that. She says. Okay, I'm excited to show you guys this one. Finally, something with some progress. I have another Too Faced product for Tosh, from Too Much Tosh. I have my Too Faced Sweet Peach, Creamy Peach Oil Lip Gloss in Pure Peach. And look at, no, you can't see. You can't, why would you be able to see that? I want to show it to you. Look at the window through there. I've basically cleared out all of the product from here to here. I have a little bit of product around the sides of the bottom, and I have probably a lot of product around the top. I have not taken the stopper out quite yet. I think about it every day, but I'm still getting enough product to apply to my lips, and I don't want to take the stopper out until I cannot get enough product to apply to my lips. But I am literally scraping the walls of this product every time I use this, and I am using this every morning and night still as like a lip balm. I think it's possible this might be an empty by next month. I'm excited and sad all at the same time. For Steph Lyons and Delyn from Outward Processing, I have my MAC concealer. I am using this a ton right now. Summer is the time when I get the most use out of this shade. Oh, sorry about that. I am trying to hit side pan on this. I aim my finger right there every single day. I'm probably gonna have to start using a brush soon. But this is working as an under eye concealer. Any other time of the year, this is too dark for an under eye concealer. I can still use this around my nose to like conceal some redness or cover my melasma as best as I can. So I'm using this basically all over right now. And it is such a good concealer. I just love this MAC concealer, but it's really, really old and I've had it a long time. Okay, for Linda from Linda Loves Life, I have my Lancome Juicy Tubes in the shade Desert. I did use this once or twice, but that's it. For Jessica Payne, I have my Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette. My goal is to use this a total of 34 times in this project. And I have used it one time in the past month. I actually used it yesterday, bringing my total usage to 3, 4, 5, bringing my total usage to 8. 2 more years and I should have this knocked out of this project at that rate. Oh my gosh, you guys. There's still no pan in this palette. I'm not trying to hit pan. And there's something really wonderful about just having a usage goal for a palette rather than trying to hit pan. Like for pan in every palette, I might tell myself I'm trying to hit pan on one shade, but in my head I'm thinking I'd like to use the whole palette more. But the truth is, I have so many eyeshadows I'm supposed to be meeting goals on that I end up only reaching for that one shade I have a goal on in the palette. And I don't look at the palette as a whole. And with this goal of using it 34 times, I am using the palette as a whole every time, and I'm really enjoying it. So it's just a different perspective when it comes to using this palette, and I'm enjoying it a lot. But because of that, I'm not really targeting any one shade. All right, for Rania, I have my Wet n Wild Don't Flutter Yourself highlighter blush, and my goal is to wear away the hummingbird. And he is still there. So, no goal met there. For the beautiful Christina Chang, I have my Maybelline lipstick in Warm Me Up. I did wear this a couple of times. I'm not able to make a new mark on my paper, I believe. I'm just below the line, so I'm not going to make a new mark, but I did get to the point where I'm just below the line. I love this shade so much. There's something magical about the shade Warm Me Up that I just love. Okay, for Beth from Beth's Makeup Diary, she changed her name. It's Beth's Makeup Diary now. And for Courtney from Triggy 3, I have 2 shades in my ColourPop My Little Pony palette. I have this shade here for Beth and this shade here for Courtney. I did use both these shades a couple of times. I'm actually wearing this shade today somewhere in this eye look. And Courtney's shade is a very nice shade for summer, so I did try to make sure I used it a few times this summer or this past month, and I really enjoyed it a lot. My goal is to hit pan on both those, so I got a long way to go. For Kana from Kana's Closet, I have my Wet n Wild highlighter in Purple Ashes. I did finally try this as an eyeshadow this past month. I still have not tried it as a face highlight, but I did try it as an eyeshadow. It looked exactly like this color you see in this pan. It just convinced me even more that I don't think I want to try this on my face. But I am going to definitely try this on my face sometime in the next month, because if it looks horrible on my face, oops, I just banged the phone. Because if this looks horrible on my face, I have to get rid of it. I cannot pan this as an eyeshadow. It's going to take me years, and I don't like the shade that much as an eyeshadow. So I am going to try this on my face by next month. I have to. For Steph from It's Just Steph, I have my Urban Decay pressed powder in the shade medium. Why do I constantly buy foundation shades that are too dark for me? I will never know, but this was one of them. And so I figured now is the time to try this out and see if it's even possible for me to use this as a foundation, because this is about as tan as I get during a 12-month time frame. And I'm happy to report that it does work as a foundation. I think it will work even better in the winter as a bronzer, a very light bronzer, but it does work as a foundation right now, and I have used it a few times over the past month as like a foundation or a setting powder, and I've really enjoyed it quite a bit. So good to know. I am going to be able to make this work. Should have never bought the shade medium. Don't ever let me buy anything medium again. I am not medium. Live and learn. Okay, that is everything except for it is time to roll in a new product for a new project panner. Let's round it out to 20. Okay, the product. Okay, let's talk about the project panner first. This project panner has been on my mind all month long because her and I have made a pact. We have agreed to work on our Baby Pan That palettes for the next month. So for the next 30 days, starting tomorrow, I am going to be wearing my Smashbox eyeshadow duo every single day. And the person I made that pact with is Morgan from the Instagram account Lippy Lover Pans, Lippy_lover_pans. I will have her account linked down below along with everybody's YouTube channel or Instagram account that I've mentioned in this video. But yes, Morgan and I have agreed to work on our Baby Pan palettes every day for the next 30 days. And because of that, she's been on my mind. And so in honor of Morgan, I am bringing in an eyeshadow trio that reminds me of her eyeshadow trio, which is her Baby Pan palette. I'm working on a duo, she's working on a trio. And I don't have that exact trio. Hers is an LA Colors trio. I don't own that product. But the trios often come in this like peace sign shape. And so I have several trios with that peace sign shape. And so I pulled one in honor of Morgan. This is the Total Intensity Bold Trio eyeshadow in Fantasia. This is what it looks like. There's that peace symbol in the middle. And I bought this because of Emily Noel, like so many products I own. She raved about this. I ordered it, I got it home, and I think I used it once. I think this is a product I've used one time in all the years that I've owned it, which is ridiculous. So what Morgan does is she tracks her usage on her products as well. And so every month when she posts her update on Instagram, she posts a picture of her trio and she has a number on top of each shade to indicate how many times she used it over the past month. So I thought it would be interesting to try and use this trio the same amount of times that she used her trio at her last month's update. So in her picture, she had a 9, a 9, and a 14, I believe. I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm second guessing myself, but I think she had 9, 9, and 14. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to use this shade 9 times, this shade 9 times, and this shade 14 times. How am I gonna do that when I'm committing myself to only using my Baby Pan palette for the next month? I have no idea. I might not start on this for a whole month, but eventually I will get back to using other eyeshadows. And that is the goal for this product in honor of Morgan. And thank you, Morgan, for agreeing to do this little crazy challenge with me for the month of August. I'm looking forward to finally, hopefully, getting some progress on that duo because it is frustrating as heck to post a monthly update month after month after month, and the picture looks exactly the same as the picture from the month before. I just want it to start looking different, whether that means making some noticeable progress on the shade I already have pan on, or maybe finally hitting pan on the gold shade that I've been working on for like 3 years with no pan. Anything would be great. So thank you, Morgan, for agreeing to keep me company on this challenge for the month. So focused products for August. Let's talk about that for a second. Hang on, let me figure out what they are. Okay, focus products for the month of August are going to stay the same as the focus products for the month of July. I want to keep working on this eyeliner from Jante Blue in honor of Alexi. I want to keep working on my NARS Rakugian pencil for Rebecca, and I want to work towards hitting pan on my Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette in honor of Kyra and Rachel Stephanie. I do think that the shade Buns does go very well with my Baby Pan palette. The matte shade in my Baby Pan palette is pretty light, and so if I want something a little deeper, this would be a logical shade to add in the crease or add in the outer V to make the shade a little bit, to make the eye look a little bit more dramatic. And so I think I can still get some good use out of this, even though I'm committing to focusing on my Baby Pan palette for the month of July. So the products that I'm going to focus on are going to stay the same. I want to be able to make a new mark with the eyeliner. I want to be able to make a new mark with the NARS Rakugian, and I want to hit pan on my Jaclyn Hill shadow. I hope I can do it, you guys. I'm very nervous. That is it for this update, though. Thank you so very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.